Good morning, gamers. We are already seeing this weekly volatility come into play here. I was watching the 30-minute charts. Oh, this is man up. I was watching the 30-minute charts over here on Ethereum, and as we can see, it did a thing what I like to call candy, where it prints a trigger wave signaling a possible uptrend in momentum and then candies into red and just fakes everybody out to the downside. So luckily I had already closed the vast majority of my bullish longs that I had in from yesterday. And now we are seeing that our buying power on the higher time frames is not favorable currently. Even when I did mention this last night in last night's episode that the buying power that I was looking at had some room to the upside, but did not have a lot of buying power. It just had a little bit of wiggle room to limit out. And that's exactly what happened. If I come back here to the exchange, as you can see, my positions are closed, and we did come back up. If I can just get this out of the way, we did come back up and made almost like a double top. And that was good enough to get some limits out. And we are currently seeing a correction at the moment. I'm trying to figure out how far I can expect this to correct because I do expect the next few days to be slightly bullish as the Bitcoin conference is coming up in about 4 days from now. I do not expect the price to rampage through the bullish conference. Actually, I'm planning this as more of a buy the hype, sell the news type event where the Bitcoin conference actually might trigger a big sell off, considering the momentum on the higher time frames is overbought. I believe that during the conference time, I think it's April 6th through April 9th, is going to be a bearish time. But before then, I am expecting a little bit of a rally, maybe, hopefully. I think that would be the best case scenario for me right now. And we're getting a little bit of pullback here this weekend with the weekend volatility, which is a good sign because on Monday might be pump day. So I'm looking at that as well. So what do I like to do when prices are going down? I like to look at the shittier shitcoins. I like to enter positions into shittier shitcoins as well because the shitcoins with less fundamentals seem to dump harder, especially when they have bearish confluence with the bigger assets. So as I was saying yesterday, the 1 hour money flow was overall coming out, right? So we are expecting it to come down, momentum continuing to decrease, RSIs slightly decreasing. Definitely you can see a trend of them decreasing on the 1 hour. This is on Ethereum, and it's basically mimicked on Bitcoin as well. I like to look in between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and total market cap. They're all roughly the same chart, but they give a different angle, and that's what I want to see. I want to see all the angles possible. All right, so what shitcoins am I looking at getting into short positions right now? So let's go ahead and go to my favorite coin to short, Shiba Inu. Any of you who are in the Shiba army, um, I feel kind of bad for you, but also we're all here for the same purpose, and that purpose is to make money, right? We're all here to make a profit, and shorting is definitely a way to do that. So I am seeing money flow increase slightly here on the 1 hour. Let's go ahead and go to the 30-minute. Here we saw money flow increasing. That did end up in a nice little pump, 7-8%, maybe 9%. That's a pretty good ride if you got in on that. But now we're seeing money flow decreasing, RSI Relative strength index, absolutely dumping. We could get a rebound off the 53 line. That's usually where we see a reaction. But if it falls through that line, uh, I'm very tempted to take a short even at these oversold levels. But we are seeing a very large gap in the stochastic here. So maybe not. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Ooh, zooming in a little bit more. I can tell that money flow has just entered the red. Money flow is now negative. RSIs are extremely low. Even though they're oversold, they're still low. And that with bearish confluence on the much bigger assets, Ethereum, total market cap, Bitcoin also coming into the red here. This might not be the worst short. So I might actually just enter a position here and see how it goes. Let's go ahead and look at the 6-hour. Oh, a blood diamond on the 6-hour. We love to see this if we're looking at bearish confluence, especially with an over 14 point DBSI. I like to look at double digit DBSI numbers. 14 is like around the favorite number I like to see for the start of a direction. And we have definitely over 14. 19 is greater than 14. Let's see what else we got here. We got RSI coming down on the daily, momentum coming down on the daily, a little bit of a clip. I do see the VWAP coming up. I'm going to zoom in on that. Huh. This could be a bullish signal in the long term, but I'm definitely looking at this 6-hour money flow coming down, RSI coming down. Definitely that bearish blood diamond. Gotta love it. Alright, so I'm gonna zoom in on this and I'm gonna head to the 3-minute, open up market cipher, support and resistance. We are currently at a support level. These yellow lines are levels of support. And how far away are we? Bearish 2%, bullish 2%. Alright, not too much different. And we are way below the volume weighted average price with increasing money flow on the 3-minute. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. Oh, that is a deep blood wave. That is a deep blood wave. This is what you want to see when you're entering a shitcoin short, especially if you had entered when it was in the green. We're getting in a little bit late here. I think what we're seeing right now within the 1-minute chart, which is extremely zoomed in, is a lower high with the VWAP coming down. We do have the RSI coming up and oversold. Really debating whether or not to enter a position right now or let it pump a little bit before entering a swing short, mind you, because it is a 6-hour blood diamond and we gotta wait at least a few candles probably, which could take a day or two before we see some significant results. Let us see here. So BitBoy green dot on the 5-minute chart signals a local bottom. Definitely doesn't mean bet the farm go long, that is for sure, especially when we're trending downwards. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video for a second, and I'm going to come back when I think I see an entry. Alright guys, I am back, and I am planning to do some scalp shorts on some shitcoins. I was just looking at Doge, and Doge is such. I cringe when I look at this chart because of how robotic, how Skynet this thing looks. Just look at it, man. It is just disgustingly manipulated. Man, that is. I am impressed by the amount of manipulation on this token. That being said, I'm not very confident in this as an asset because it's very obviously being controlled by someone. But this blood diamond on the 6 hour has me wanting to short. Everything is decreasing in value, so maybe I'll risk it. Maybe I'll risk just getting some short money out of this. Shiba as well. It's my fault for not going on Do Not Disturb, of course. Let's see here. I was also looking at Cartesi. I hit a good short on Cartesi just the other day. I believe it was, where was it? If I zoom in on the charts, it was here. After this nice little rally, it had 18% up. We shorted the top somewhere around 0.4, 0.54 around here, and I wrote it down. It was pretty nice short. Didn't get a lot of money, but did make a couple hundo. Not gonna complain about that. We do see money flow increasing, but that with the RSI decreasing, momentum decreasing, and everything else just leaning bearish. I might get some shorts on Cartesi here. Doge, man, I used to love shorting Doge, but God, this Skynet pattern it's got going over here, these absolute squares. I've never seen this before except on Dogecoin. It's just another level of Skynet. But I think we'll give it a shot. I think we'll give it a shot here. All right, so I'm looking to enter now on the exchange, even though with the money flow increase, I think on the VWAP decrease, we might get some little drops out of this. So I'm probably going to short 2 shitcoins. Let's go with, see if we can get some limit orders out of this. I do think with the VWAP coming up on the 1 minute, we might be able to hit some quick limit orders, possibly, maybe. We'll go ahead and try. Oh, this is ZIL. This is the wrong asset. Oh my god, I am about to freak out. I am such an idiot. Okay, don't do that. And we're going to go ahead and try this again on the worst asset. Okay, it is not coming up, so we're going to go ahead and just insta entry. And I'm going to look to enter Doge as well. I don't think I'm going to short Cartesi right now. I like the blood diamonds better for confluence on these shitcoins. So we're going to try to get some insta entries on here. There we go. All right, now we're in some decent low leverage shorts for Doge and Sheeb, and we will see how these go. Not the most selling power, I understand, but the leverage is low enough for me not to really care. These VWAPs on the slightly micro time frames, not micro, but micro time frames are showing weakness, and that's just what I like to see in the money flow coming out, man. I can't not want to short this with the confluence of blood diamonds. It's just too good to not enter right now. I'm going to set a default stop loss at, I don't know, 10, 25%. Let's see where 10% is. That looks good. So we're just going to set a default right now. Usually I'd draw Fibonacci's to determine, for example, I'd go to the swing, the magnet tool is a little weird, but I would go to the swing high, bring it to the swing low, and I'd figure out what I am willing to lose based on my leverage, and I'd place it about right there, but I don't really care for these shitcoins too much, and this isn't the general right area I want it in, near the swing high, so 10% loss on these positions is not too much of a big deal for me. If it were just to shoot up to the moon spike, because remember, we're trading shitcoins here. Someone with a fat wallet can very easily move these coins a vast percentile very quickly, which is always why we want to have a stop loss at all times, because they can just liquidate your account without you even being able to react. So in order to have protection against that, we're going to use a stop loss at all times. Other than that, the shorts are in. Hey, we'll get an update later today, I guess. See y'all when it happens.